Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, May 5, 2025 is finally here. In today's episode, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, wants peace between the two women in his life. Plus, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, promises to wait for Hope Logan, Annika Noel, Liam, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Missins Wood, continue chatting at the Cliff House. Steffi feels like they need to be doing more for him medically. They haven't found a specialist who is willing to take on his case yet. Liam says he's not dead yet and he can still do quite a lot. But at the end of the day, he just wants everyone to be happy. Liam explains it's why he is pushing Hope back with Carter. Liam has a headache. As they debate about HARTER, Liam finally says happiness is the point. Steffi knows how much Hope means to him. Hope deserves to know about his condition. Liam fears that if Hope finds out, then so will Beth Spencer, Jordan Lanariza. If it were possible, he would have kept it from Steffi too. The brunette says their child needs to be prepared. Liam bluntly refuses. He's doing this on his terms. Oh my, he sounds just like Eric Forrester, John McCook. Liam wants peace between Hope and Steffi. He has to undo the damage he did. Steffi says the feud is more than just about him. They talk about their unforgettable adventures. At Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang house, Carter asks Hope to reunite. They can just focus on love and leave out all that business stuff. Hope isn't sure she can believe him. Carter wants to fix things. The blonde replies that he let her go. The COO wants a chance to rebuild their future together. The fashion designer misses him, but it's not that simple. Hope isn't certain she can trust Carter again, although she does admit he's a good man. Carter continues begging. Hope needs to be sure and isn't sure how to get there. Carter promises to give her time. He will never hurt her again. At Forrester Creations, Brooke tells Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., that they are destiny. Brooke keeps pleading, but Ridge says he's with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, now. Ridge doesn't want to hurt either of them, so he asks for a topic change. Brooke tells him it's time to come home while caressing him. Ridge pushes her away, then says he's committed to Taylor and she makes him happy. Ridge won't break his word to Taylor. Brooke reasons that if he were truly committed to Taylor, then he wouldn't feel this way about her. Ridge replies that the opposite is true. Los Angeles shimmered beneath the morning sun, but the bright skies betrayed the dark emotions stirring at Forrester Creations and beyond. This episode was all about heartbreak, courage, and the promises that bind people together, sometimes until the very end. Liam's final morning. At the Cliff House, Steffi gently adjusted the blanket draped over Liam. His face was pale, his voice barely above a whisper, but his eyes glimmered with clarity. Steffi tried to smile through the tears threatening to spill. It had become a daily ritual: tea, soft music, and Liam recounting old memories as if they were precious jewels in a box he knew he'd have to close soon. I used to think the best day of my life was the day Kelly was born, Liam murmured. But then there was that one day in Aspen, before everything got complicated. We were laughing, remember? Steffi nodded, holding his hand. I remember everything, Liam. Liam exhaled. I'm not afraid to die, Steph, but I need something from you. Steffi leaned in, brushing his forehead with her fingers. Promise me, he said, voice cracking, that you won't let this pain take you. That you'll live. That you'll love again, even if it's not with me. Steffi broke. She had been strong for weeks, but the idea of a world without Liam shattered the dam. She clutched him tightly, her tears soaking into his shirt. I can't make that promise, she whispered. You have to, he said. That's my last wish. Hope's guilt and regret. Across town, Hope stood at the Forrester office window, watching clouds gather. She clutched a drawing Douglas had made for Liam, a family with stick figures, hearts floating over their heads. It made her chest ache. Brooke walked in, looking radiant but tense. "You didn't sleep last night," she said, wrapping her arms around Hope. "How could I?" Hope asked. "Liam's dying, and I'm over here trying to figure out hemlines for a fashion show." "Because life doesn't stop," Brooke said gently. "Not even for grief." Hope stared at her mother. "Do you think he knows how sorry I am?" Brooke hesitated. "He knows you love him, but maybe love wasn't enough." Hope's face fell. "Don't say that." But the unspoken truth hung in the air like thick fog. Hope had chosen Thomas. She'd fallen for the intensity, the redemption story. But now that the end was near, all she could see was the quiet strength Liam had always offered, and how she'd let it slip through her fingers. Carter's silent vow. Meanwhile, in the Forrester CEO office, Carter Walton sat behind Ridge's desk, going through contracts, but his mind was somewhere else. The previous night with Katie had been more than comforting, it had been illuminating. He looked up when Katie entered, her face etched with concern. "Any news on Liam?" she asked. Carter stood and walked to her. "He's fading," Steffi called. "She said the doctors aren't sure he'll last the week." Katie's hand trembled. "I can't believe it. He's so young." Carter nodded. "He is. And he deserves peace." Katie looked at Carter, her voice a whisper. "And what about us? Do we keep waiting for the right time?" Carter took a breath. "No more waiting. Life's short. Too short." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small box, not a ring, but a locket with their initials engraved. "Let's stop living in the some days and start with today." Katie's eyes welled with tears. "Yes. Today." As she embraced him, Carter's gaze shifted toward a framed photo of Liam and Hope on the shelf. He made a silent vow to honor Liam's integrity by being a better man himself. Brooke's bitter pill. Back at the Logan estate, Ridge arrived to find Brooke setting the table for brunch, as if organizing cutlery could somehow organize the chaos in her heart. "I got your text," he said. "What's going on?" Brooke turned, nervously adjusting her blouse. I wanted to talk about us." Ridge sighed. "Brooke, we've been talking for months, circling each other." "But we belong together," she insisted. "After everything, Taylor's gone, we're free. Why are we hesitating?" Ridge ran a hand through his hair. "Because I don't want to hurt you again, and I don't want to be your second choice." "Second choice?" she said, stunned. "Yeah," he said. "You always run back when things fall apart, with Hope, with Liam. But I need to know this is about us, not about trying to hold your family together through me." Brooke blinked, hurt. "So what, you're rejecting me?" "I'm saying I need time," Ridge said. Brooke's jaw tightened. "We've had decades, Ridge." He didn't argue. He simply walked away, leaving Brooke standing there, her heart cracking all over again. Eric's wisdom. At the Forrester mansion, Eric sat with Donna as they watched footage from an old fashion show. The gowns shimmered on screen, but Eric's attention was elsewhere. "Liam's dying," he said finally. "And yet the world keeps spinning." Donna held his hand. "It's not fair." "No," Eric agreed. "But I've learned one thing, every ending is just a signal to live more fully." He stood, pain evident in his joints, but strength in his soul. "I'm going to see him." Donna nodded. He'd want that. As Eric left, he took with him a sketch he'd done decades ago. One Liam had once said inspired him to believe in creativity and family. It wasn't just a visit. It was a goodbye. Thomas's conflicted heart. At the design office, Thomas watched Hope through the glass. She was hunched over the desk, looking through Liam's old marketing notes, lost in another world. When he entered, she didn't notice at first. "Hope," he said softly. She looked up, startled. "I saw Steffi," he continued. "She said Liam's asking for you." Hope's lip quivered. "I don't know if I can face him." "You have to," Thomas said. "For his peace. For yours." Hope stood. "Do you think he hates me?" Thomas shook his head. "No, he loves you. That's why this is so hard." Hope's voice cracked. You were right. I did love him. Maybe I still do. Thomas looked away, pain flashing in his eyes. It's okay to love more than one person. I just hope, when this is over, you don't forget who stayed. Liam's final request. As the day faded, Hope arrived at the Cliff house. Steffi opened the door, nodding silently. Kelly was at a sleepover, and the house was quiet. Hope stepped into the bedroom where Liam lay. I'm so sorry. Liam reached for her hand. Don't be, I just needed to see you. You are my great love, Liam said. But even great loves end sometimes. What matters is what we do with the time we have. Hope broke down. I don't deserve your kindness. Liam chuckled softly. Probably not. But I give it anyway. He grew serious. Promise me something. Anything, she said. Raise Kelly like she has the world at her feet. And tell her I wanted more time. Hope nodded, brushing his hair gently. She'll know, Liam. She'll always know. Back at Forrester, Carter held Katie close. Eric lit a candle for Liam. Brooke sat alone, watching the door that Ridge hadn't walked back through. And in that moment, everything felt both infinite and fleeting. Love, pain, regret, and hope, each wrapped tightly into a single, unforgettable day. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BEAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.